So, Jasmine, thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
As part of our Voices in the Community project, we are talking with people whose lives have been touched by the library. And we love to hear your memories and experiences and the ways that the library has impacted your life. And our conversation is just celebrating the important role that this building, this organization playing in the community, and then inspires others through shared experiences. So I'll let you introduce yourself.
My name is Jasmine, and I'm actually a elementary school teacher over at Lancaster Elementary. I teach fourth grade Virginia studies, so the library and reading is very, very important in what I do.
Okay, great. And I'm Miss Tanya, and I've been here for a long, long, long time. Okay, so our memory of each other goes back before you could remember me. I remember you. So we've been knowing each other for a long time. And if you think back, what was coming to the library for you when you were growing up?
It was always fun. It was like always very welcoming, no matter who I came in contact with. I always remember like the different events and like being with other kids and things like that. So it was always like very nurturing, and it was like a calm environment, somewhere you could like have fun, but you can also learn too. So yeah.
And your mom made sure that you and your brother got to
Yes.
a lot of events. I mean,
My grandmother too.
yeah, she was known for calling up to make sure that certain performer was coming.
Yes.
I remember that very clearly.
Yes.
I have countless pictures of Jasmine with her favorite performer
Yes.
when she was a little girl. So I know that probably was your favorite part, seeing the performers.
Yes.
But do you have like a certain something that really happened special that you want to tell us about, or?
I remember going to Grandparents' Day.
Okay.
That was always fun. I'm pretty sure we probably went every year. There were like crafts and stuff in like the room, and then we went outside and did like little fun things. So that's another memory that I have.
Well, you're taking us way back.
I know.
That's been a while when we used to have grandparent and grandchild day.
I have a picture, and it was, I don't know the date, but it was 2007.
Wow.
Yeah, it was in the newspaper.
Oh, it was? I'd like to see that one day.
Yeah, I can show it to you.
Yeah, because we probably have some clippings of it, but it's probably in our scrapbook.
Yeah.
So I probably haven't seen it in a long time. So yeah, I'll be glad to see that. How has the library shaped who you are today, or shaped your life?
I think it shaped me in a lot of ways, especially learning like how literature is important. And then becoming a teacher, you know, I always encourage my students to try to read, whether it's, you know, a short book or, you know, something that has chapters. I've learned that it's very important to know how to read, to know how to comprehend what you're reading. And it, you know, I feel like it builds character, builds creativity, and also builds imagination too.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, wonderful. Now, if you think back on the old building, because you used to come to the old
I'm
building.
trying to remember even what it looks like. It's been so long.
I know, you have to go over to the ECEC and get a picture, but it's hard to visualize
it is.
how it was. But how how libraries are today is quite different from when you were a little girl, because they used to be known as the quiet space.
Yeah.
And now it's not quite so quiet. It's all kinds of activities. But now you have a child. So how do you see your child fitting into this environment like it is now?
I guess that will come with just having him here, you know, and having him getting used to being here. And I mean, I can always tell him how libraries have changed, especially from when I was here. But I mean, just bringing him here will help him adapt to however the library runs now, whether it's different from when I was here than to now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's just comfortability and getting him used to being here.
Yeah, and the earlier you do that, and you have done that, the easier it is for them.
Yeah.
When this building first opened up, and I guess you probably can remember that, what was your impression of it when you first walked in?
I was very shocked. I mean, I expected it to be nice, of course, but it was very shocking, you know, and especially like this room here, like this space here. I like how it's set up, and I feel like it's very welcoming for kids.
Yeah, it's quite different. You know, we have a large area to work with, but parents such as your mom and your grandmom made the best of the space that was available.
Yes, they did.
And that's a good thing. You know, I hear a lot of parents say, "Oh, I wish we had that." But you made the best of the space, and we worked with what we had.
And it was still memorable, so I mean that's all that matters.
That you're right about that. That's what I think too.
Yeah.
If you had a book on the shelf that talked about your life and your experiences, what would it be titled?
Can I compare it to my life now, or you mean
overall? It's up to you.
I would say, I guess, how to be patient. I feel like, I was taught that anyway. I feel like now that I'm older, I'm kind of actually experiencing it in a different way. So I would say a book that probably would describe me is to like let go and be patient, especially with a child now. Even like coming to the library, you know, things might not go how I want it, but I'm like, we're gonna make it here, and we're gonna come, we're gonna do what we gotta do. So I mean, I think that would be a perfect book to describe me. Yeah.
I know when I see people like yourself that come with their children, and I remember your parent and grandparent bringing you, it probably makes you think, good grief, how in the world did they ever get out the house to bring me to those programs?
Now I understand, but it was all worth it, so it's okay.
It is, it certainly is. We're glad that you still have us in your life. We appreciate that. Do you think that the library has connected you more to the community? In any way, shape, or form?
I feel like, especially with the school, definitely, because even when I was at ECEC, we would come and have trips over here. So in that way, in my professional career, I'm definitely connected. Once I got like in the preteen years, I feel like I kind of like lost my way within the library. But now that I have a child, I definitely want to find my way back, not only for him, but for myself too. Yeah.
Well, that's typical. That usually happens, and that's why we encourage parents to set a strong foundation when they're younger, because typically when they go through the teenage years, you know, you get so involved in other things. You get involved in sports, you know, looking in the mirror, doing your hair, you know, what I'm aware, and sometimes reading is not the most important thing or what you want to do. But when you get a little mature and you come back to your foundation and see what you want. So that's why it's important. Thank your mom and your grandma for setting that foundation for you. A lot of people use this space as a safe space, and maybe you haven't had the chance to do that. Unfortunately, that's a good thing. But how can you see this space being a safe space for a lot of mothers?
I could see it being a safe space if a mom or a family might not have the best, home life. They can come here and kind of get away from that. It's quiet or quieter depending on, what's going on. And they have access to technology that they might not have at home. They have access to books and things like that. And then the workers as well are always helpful and welcoming. So I feel like it kind of might be like a different type of environment that they might not live on an everyday basis.
Yeah, that's interesting. And we work hard to make it a safe space for everyone. Yeah. Whether or not you're dealing with home issues or not. We also try to work hard with our Baby Gone program, which is the stage your child is in right now, because a mom can get to see the next level. Yeah. Whether good or bad or ugly, she might be saying, "Oh no, that's what's coming next," and then you're able to give encouragement to maybe the mom who hasn't gotten to where you are now. Yeah. And you can say, "Oh, they do that for a while, then they outgrow that. Just wait until they do something else." Yeah. So we try to make it a safe space and also a learning space. Yes.
I can see that, definitely.
Anything else you would like to share with us about us?
I would say my favorite memory, as you already know, and I actually got to see him last year, which was kind of like a full circle moment. Tyrone the ventriloquist, that was my favorite.
Yes, that was her favorite performer ever.
I came to every show. That was definitely like a memory that's definitely and always be locked into my head. That's the most fun I had here. Of course, reading, but that was fun.
That was the icing on the cake for her. That was her favorite performer. Yes. And I think she has. Your mom probably has a picture.
I'm pretty sure she does.
Each time he came to perform here, she probably made sure that you took a picture. And if they happen to miss the performance, she will find out where he was going to be next and make sure Jasmyn got there.
Yes.
So, things like that, performances really are extras. They like the icing on the cake. They help a child to know that this place is not only just for book literacy, but also stimulating the mind with the performance that they see. Because where else would you see a ventriloquist?
Right.
But you see them somewhere else. But
especially here, there's nowhere to go around here.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, Jasmyn, we appreciate you coming in and stopping in
me
to see us today. We love that you still connected with us, and thank you for letting us be a part of your life when you were little and still including us in your life now. And we look forward, I personally look forward to developing a relationship with your son like I have developed one with you. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And spread the word. Tell them that this place is the happening place in town.
I will.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.